Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going through 5 different count functions that Excel has to offer. The 5 different count functions that we'll be going through are the count function, the count A function, the count blank function, the count if function and the count ifs function. So we have some sample data where we've got some items, some order IDs, prices and quantity. So to begin, I'm going to be going through the count function. So this basically just counts the number of cells that have numbers. So if we begin with this, so count, and we'll do our quantity column as our range. So this should return 4. Yep, so that's return 4. So for the count A function, this will basically return any cell, the number of cells that have any numbers or text within it. So essentially, it won't return any blanks. So if we do count A, this should return 5. Yep, and that's return 5. So for the next one, we're going to do the count blank check. So this will just return any blanks. So if we go to count blank, again go back to the quantity range, this should return just 1. Yep, and then next we've got the count if function. So this basically returns the number of cells that meet a certain condition that we've set. So for this one, we're going to go over to the item column. So if we do count if, and then we'll select the item column as our range. And for this, we're going to be looking for mushroom. So this should return 2. Yep, that's return 2. And then lastly, we've got the count ifs function. So this basically returns the number of times that a certain condition has been met. And for this one, it requires multiple conditions. So if we do count ifs, and then we'll select the item column as our first range, where we're going to be looking for mushroom. And I'd always recommend using double quotes because the formula may not work if you don't use double quotes for a string essentially. And then for our second criteria, we're going to use the quantity column. And for this, we're going to look for where mushroom has a quantity of 2. So this should obviously return 2. Perfect. So yeah, these are just 5 different count functions that Excel has to offer. All very, very useful, especially once you're carrying out some data analytics and things of that nature. So I would highly recommend using them. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.